Script: Hurricane Milton warning millions in Florida evacuate. 1. Intro: breaking news. Opening with dramatic footage of storm clouds gathering over Florida, interspersed with images of families packing cars, gas stations busy with long lines, and highway signs displaying evacuation notices. Somber, urgent music plays in the background. Text on screen: Hurricane Milton warning, millions in Florida evacuate. Host: serious, urgent tone. Good evening. We start with breaking news from the Sunshine State, where Hurricane Milton is bearing down on Florida. As the storm intensifies, state officials have issued urgent evacuation orders affecting millions. This could be one of the largest evacuations in Florida's history, as residents prepare for what could be a catastrophic impact. Scene 2. Hurricane Milton current status. Show animated graphics of Hurricane Milton's projected path, wind speeds, and satellite imagery of the storm. Host informed: Hurricane Milton is currently classified as a Category 4 storm, with sustained winds of up to 150 miles per hour. The National Hurricane Center warns that the storm is expected to make landfall along Florida's Gulf Coast within the next 48 hours, bringing with it dangerous storm surges, heavy rainfall, and the potential for severe flooding. Scene 3. Evacuation orders. WHO is affected. Footage of emergency management officials giving press conferences, maps of evacuation zones, and residents packing their belongings. Host: clear, serious. In response to the storm's impending arrival, evacuation orders have been issued for several counties including Collier, Lee, and Charlotte. Officials estimate that upwards of 2 million residents are being urged to leave their homes. Shelters have been opened across the state, and authorities are advising residents to take these warnings seriously. Scene 4. Preparations underway. Show scenes of people filling their cars with gas, stocking up on supplies at grocery stores, and boarding up windows. Host empathetic: many residents are taking the warnings to heart, with grocery stores running out of essentials like water, canned goods, and batteries. Families are boarding up their windows and securing their properties in anticipation of the storm. This flurry of activity reflects the urgency as people aim to protect their homes and loved ones. Scene 5. Emergency response efforts. Footage of emergency crews preparing and setting up evacuation centers, as well as National Guard deployments and roadblocks. Host authoritative: the state of Florida is mobilizing resources to respond to Hurricane Milton. The Florida National Guard has been activated, and emergency response teams are on standby, who assist with evacuations and provide aid to affected areas. Governor Ron DeSantis has declared a state of emergency, ensuring that local governments have the support they need to handle the situation. Scene 6. Impact on infrastructure. Show footage of flooded roads, damaged homes from past hurricanes, and discussions with local officials about infrastructure preparedness. Host informative: as Hurricane Milton approaches, officials are also focusing on the state's infrastructure. Previous storms have shown vulnerabilities in roads and bridges, and local leaders are urging residents to heed evacuation orders to minimize the risks of being trapped by flooding or debris. The priority is ensuring that everyone is safe and accounted for as the storm approaches. Scene 7. Avoiding disaster safety. TIPS visuals of emergency preparedness kits, safety tips being shared, and families preparing to leave their homes. Host calm, instructive: for those who are evacuating, it's essential to prepare adequately. Pack a go bag with essentials such as medications, important documents, food, and water for at least 3 days. Remember to charge your electronic devices, and if you have pets, ensure they are also included in your evacuation plans. Scene 8. Community support and resilience. Footage of community members helping each other, volunteering at shelters, and local organizations providing resources for evacuees. Host hopeful: in times like these, community support is vital. Many local organizations are stepping up to help those in need, providing resources and assistance to evacuees. Florida has a long history of resilience, and we are reminded that in the face of adversity, communities often come together to support one another. Scene 9. Closing remarks. Final shots of families evacuating, emergency personnel on standby, and storm preparations continuing. Fade to a graphic with emergency contact numbers and evacuation route maps. Host serious. As Hurricane Milton approaches, our thoughts are with those in the storm's path. We encourage everyone to take these warnings seriously, prioritize safety, and stay informed through local news and emergency services. This is a developing story, and we will continue to provide updates as the situation evolves. Text on screen. Stay safe. Follow for real-time updates. Scene 10. Outro. Soft music fades in as the screen cuts to black with text. This is a developing story. More updates to follow. End of script.